Well, the old Cub Cadet fired right up. Drove it out through the snow. It gets good traction. We're going to put the snowplow right on the old Honda here. I bought this Polaris blade for Dawson's machine. He's got a larger machine. This is a v-plow. My other blade is a 50 that fits right on. And I don't know the brand of it. And this one's a little bit longer, but that's probably good when you go to, you know, change angles. But the mounts are like a ½ an inch different. So I'm going to go in there and either change that bar, maybe cut the washers or put the washers more towards the outside. The washer's right exactly where I want to put the other one on. So I want to make it universal so I can use either one of these. So this bracket spring loads, drops back, and it's got a ½ inch rod, probably 5/8. I don't know if it's 3/4. I didn't measure it. But that washer right there is enough that doesn't let this go on far enough to lock it on. So ideally, if this bolt was longer and we had a washer so that the plow can't slide left or right, or the plow is on both sides, I should say the washer was on the inside of both, would be good, but it kind of lines up exactly where the frame is. Let me think about this. It's able to cure that just by putting a longer bolt down there. And what that does, it tilts that up higher and it fit right on. So let's test this bad boy out. Alright, let's test this bad boy out. I don't know if I got patience to go 54-inch snowplow, you know. See if I can do it in two-wheel drive. Well, we're spinning a little bit. A lot of times the angle doesn't change or turn sharp enough, you know. And then on this model, we gotta press this thing because it's a remote. It's annoying. I'd like to have a switch one right up here. I'll probably get one. I find this takes a lot longer, you know. Yeah, I got enough hands. Let's try this again, right? I probably could attach this somehow, but probably the circuit board's in the way. One of these cheap Harbor Freight ones. Let's test her out some more. Yeah, I can't turn, you know. Let's click her in four-wheel drive. See if it helps. Sharp enough, you know. I think if you take about a half a blade, then you don't get the spill coming out the end quite so bad, you know. But it's tough on the turns. I don't want to turn. Let's see what she does on the straightaway here. I'm trying to put my glove on. Didn't work too good. Much better on the straightaway. Let me finish putting my gloves on here. My hands are cold. I don't know why, you know. It's about 12 out here. Let's see what we can do here. See, we can move right along. We're probably going 15. Does a nice job on the straight. I just can't do a circle. You just can't turn the blade sharp enough. There's not another notch for it. We get down here and it's hard to turn around without lifting the blade because the snowplow come through, set the wing down, and they scarfed off my driveway. If you watch the channel, you saw that we had to repair the driveway several times. Every spring they just rip it off, so you got to get some cold patch and put in there. So I guess if I got a wired remote for this, I think it'd be real handy. I could press it on the way, on the fly. But I came down and I turned around and I came over and I hit that chunk right there, about 1.5 inches of pavement they took off the base of the drive. Stopped me like a dime and a truck was coming. I'm like, oh crap. But yeah, this is working good. Looks good up through there. I just think it's time consuming, but if I could not worry about the circle and I could go like crazy, 15 miles an hour, don't take long to do 6 passes up through here. Well, there we have it. It worked good. I was messing around doing donuts here. If I went straight, I can push a couple, 3-4 inches of snow in 2-wheel drive. You round a curve and you bank up, it wants to spin you out, so you got to do 4-wheel drive. Slight curves, it's fine. And if I, you know, run down the driveway straight, it's great. The remote, that little movable remote, it's on a keychain remote, I guess you call it. It's terrible. I mean, it works, but I guess it's nice if you're in the woods and you get stuck, you hook it on a tree or whatever, and you're just standing wherever. But I like the switch on the machine because it's quick. You can do it while you're moving. And I think ideally, if your shift lever is on the left-hand side for reverse, forward, neutral, I think if it was on the right side near the throttle, I could do it a lot faster. This took 30 minutes longer than using the tractor. And it did a nice job. It got it down pretty clean. Right, Squirrel? Squirrel. Hey, how you doing? They're out here playing. Tiger's out back. I think he's chasing a bird, but you see how small a path you can do. It takes forever. You can set in like here at the steps and pull out, but it just takes so long with that remote. It's crazy. But it worked. We're in a bind. The tractor's not running, so the little 4-wheeler, that probably, the gas gauge hardly moved on it, so I don't know if I used you know, a quart or two. I didn't use much, but this did a good job. So follow along. I think I'm gonna tear apart the tractor here, maybe the next couple of videos, and see if we can find out what's wrong with it. I checked the 10-day forecast and they're only calling for about a total of 6 inches over the several days. So as long as we don't get a snowstorm, it's okay to tear that apart now, because I think the wheelers will, you know, keep up with it. So we'll see you soon. See you on the next one.